Inventory, essential supplies and medication. Maintain self-care and follow CDC guidelines. Learn more on the website.
It's in my weekend drive of the day. We're going way back in time. You sit in the refrigerator, first bourbon. That right there is God. Truckers, American spirit. You have a text message. Discovery.
We want the 14 sexist influencers that demand talking slugs. We'll be back to we'll be there next from the jungle. Someone's got to go home. Dickinson. This one.
You have a text message.
The mystery of the lost colonists is so beguiling, it's given rise to plenty of theories, even after popular culture. In 1937, Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Paul Bloom handcrafted production, and to this day is performed every summer in Rome. Making it one of America's longest running outdoor plays, and storytellings, a source of the big picture.
They have everything take place on Roanoke Island. They don't ever mention that time. They just created this, history itself. Like it's theater. It's literally theater. It's all of it.
You have a text message.
The abandoned colonists walk off into the woods. Their fate is known. While the drama may have been playing fast and loose with history for decades, more recently, the producers have made efforts to modernize it, and Kyle Wilson and the Lucky Tribe of North Carolina have been brought on board as cultural consultants.
For the longest time, Native people were not allowed to tell our story. Other people had to go and tell our story for us, and they're totally wrong.
You have a text
The story
message.
of indigenous people has to come from indigenous people. It cannot be told by another group of people. So we started down the journey of
You have a text message.
historical this season. Last season, time in the production's history where all the native roles were filled by native cast members. It isn't a folk story in the sense that we have two completely different groups of people, culturally, racially, different
Hey, CBW.
different colors.
Get in here.
Yeah. We end up building together as a whole for survival, for continuation. If they can do that back then, if they can lay
How you doing, Chad?
then we can do that now. If they could sit down and have that conversation, we can sit. Get in here.
Yep, Chad's in here.
How you doing, Chad?
She's doing pretty good, he said.
They've been digging here on Honduras for more than a decade, becoming
Where's my donut?
Donuts.
Yeah. You know that donut.
Chad had donuts?
Yeah, you go eat donut. But he's brave.
One of the things I said, what's this? What's this?
Yeah, the Johansen boys. We're good, Chad.
We've been working together ever since. And really, Scott is our ears and eyes on the ground. He lives here, he's a local, he knows everybody. He has a deep sympathy. And that's really enables him to.
He has one donut left.
Ah, no job. Tony, he has donuts.
To see things in a new way.
One donut out of what, 12?
He's like a rock hard. He's brilliant and he understands his specialty is contact work. If I went out there and dug it up, up with it now. If we can get any credibility. So you need professionals. He brings all this confidence in and gets it to happen. So we're very fortunate to have him.
Between them, they've made some remarkable finds over the years.
Oh, shit. 1 out of 6, don't it?
One of the most significant.
I don't think you good tomorrow, Chad. He said his wife ain't one.
An English gentleman's sword.
You take her out for Mother's Day, Chad?
This particular item was found in a 1650 layer, but because it's a rapier and it's something that we held on to for a long time in the past, it was traded. This makes it extremely significant because this is somebody who lived in time.
Restoring its provenance, one found an identical rapier at the UK's Royal Armoury Museum, dating back to 1580, 7 years before the lost colonists landed on the Outer Banks. Another find is a piece of English writing slate.
Oh, Chad didn't take her out to eat. She's gonna be mad. Chad didn't take her out to eat.
Is the surface. And I think it's a tiny figure of a soldier. It is absolutely unique. For most people, it just seems very I'm going to write, I can see it. And it's
Chad's gonna get grounded. Get grounded by his wife.
So we might well have John White's own Chad. And he works alongside it on this thing, which is a lead pencil, and would have been the implement with which he would possibly have scratched these lines on the slate. We found just a few feet away from here.
Yeah, it took a while to plant, but I had 5 tractors planting it.
Am I actually touching a fragment of the sketch pad on which he made those drawings?
I don't know if this harvester will pull this. I'm gonna give this board harvester a cultivate for me. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. It might. I don't think it will.
When you become an experienced, you can instantly start seeking new troubles.
I don't think it will. I don't know how it would. There's nothing for it to pick.
I had no idea that you're more than people have to know.
It sits there. It'll do the other. It'll sit there. It won't do it. It'll sit there. What? No, just sit there. What?
Sketcher Swirl Tech, the future of comfort and performance hardware. Ultra lightweight, hyper-burst friction for extreme comfort plus sweeping performance weather. New Sketcher Swirl Tech.
It's still the
All right.
refreshing. Subway's refreshing at a time. So we're taking this to Italy. The Subway now has a time style polo. Lots of meat and premiums. Ramen style design.
Subway, refreshing and refreshing.
Welcome to the next level. This is the Lexus NX Intuitive Tech. And our most advanced safety system ever.
Our confident driver plan is possible with a CFP professional.
A CFP professional can help you build a complete financial plan. Visit letsbuildaplan.org to find your CFP professional.
You say your cotton bales up at the main shop?
No, I put them at my dump at the house.
Oh, the containers?
Yep.
$300,000 for only 11
Sleep Number 360 Sweat Bed is on sale now.
I had 11 for only
Probably
13 of them.
Sleep Number because the Sleep Number 360 Sweat Bed is really small. It senses your room, automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable all night. It's also temperature balanced, so stay cool. It's so smart, it knows exactly how long, how well, and when you sleep. Sleep Number takes care of the silence.
Hey, Wild Style.
Don't miss our weekend special. Save $500
Where's Dad
Sleep
go?
Number 360.
He went downstairs and talked to his wife.
Lowest price ever. Plus no internet.
This is our new city and we are home.
They won't do that either.
I'm not happy with my marriage.
How you doing tonight, Wild Style?
On a quest to solve America's oldest mystery. While the volunteers are hard at work on Cape Creek, Mark and Scott set sail in an attempt to trace John White's fatal Bible journey.
Hello, friends. Those are the real natives.
Pretty good, Wild Style. Thank you.
Years ago, these were uncharted waters. But where the warm inlet currents meet the polar Atlantic, it's now known as Hurricane Allen.
So we crossed into the ocean. We're entering the graveyard.
Hundreds of shipwrecks along this pretty coastline. Imagine what it was like in a storm.
Especially on a really 16th century ship. It would be terrible.
There's no lighthouses, no life-saving service.
Coach cars, no radios.
No maps, no charts.
If, as Mark and Scott believed, the colony was saved by the Croatoans, after being at sea for months, sailing over 3,500 miles, a ship full of supplies, John White would have sailed right past Atlas on his way back to Rome.
We're looking at the same skyline, same beaches that like we have seen in 1890. The survivors of the colony were just past those trees, but we never knew.
We didn't know they were here yet. That's the message of the tree. It was a mile away, just studying what we did.
But the question is why, once he saw those three letters carved on the tree, according to his own account, a rearranged sign of the colonist location, was beyond total happiness.
We saw the message, and the next day they tried to come back to Croatoan. We were a bit like, perfect, that's it.
They lost one of the anchors, and the captain is clear we cannot afford to stay any longer on this dangerous coast for hurricane season. So John White, who was so close, was forced to watch as they
What you doing tonight, Wild Style?
His daughter and granddaughter right there doesn't get sick. Got all the way across the Atlantic and had to go back. It was just so.
Hey, Veronica. How are you doing tonight? In for a bit?
John White would never set eyes on the colonists or his family ever.
These people came to start a new life and they did, boss. That could have changed the entire history of this country.
You're gold? Gould?
Use hashtag challenge. Everywhere on social media is trying to. I'm trending so hard. Hashtag common sense. Can't keep up. It's gonna get 10 from 10 views. But if you don't have like auto insurance coverage, you can put up with it. So,
I know, I'm joking. I know what you meant.
so the Pizza Hut $10 taste maker has 80 Kentucky fries. It's the best delivery around. Actually, you can't. It's too much. Get lunch. The large Kentucky $10 taste maker.
Find your people. Overcome. Find your potential.
Support your immune system with healthy nutrients. They will nourish your best every day. With emergency.
Go further with the power range of Nexus Navigator.
Get 2.49% APR financing on the 2022 RX450 hybrid all-wheel drive.
And we're back. It's time to see which chip provides the longest lasting clean tip protection.
Roberto is the big winner. 12 weeks of powerful protection, nearly 3 times longer than any other tube.
Bravo, Rebecca. Bravo.
I'm Jim Dane, and I honestly feel that way about Genevieve South. Get yourself a large shrimp, good one, kid. Oh, that smells good.
Just don't like our Carter.
Yeah, you did.
And basically want the best, most competitive offer from our network of all over dealers. So you're selling the car, but keeping the car tubers. Get the best offer for your car. As a chef, I always knew what I should be eating, but WW helped me into it. There's nothing off limits.
Sure. No. It's not about the no-nos, it's about the no-nos.
So $10 a month. Offerings behind.
Get ready for more with the new tomato pesto grilled cheese at Dunkin'. More delicious ingredients, more vibrant flavors, so you can get more out of every moment. American Ones and Dunkin'.
Holy shit! Into a good getaway. That's going to increase the rental potential?
Absolutely.
This is Scott McGilroy's Vacation Pass Rules. All new Friday night at 9 on HGTV.
Deep in the remote jungles of Colombia, native rituals are performed to find true love.
I think this is both
Tales of a being this wide. Stream only on Discovery Plus.
I got a phone call from a friend. He's got a mine up in Alaska, and he needs help.
We're going to be in the spot.
Day 5, and the team have already found a two-day needed common records. Compelling evidence to support their theory that the colonists moved from Rowan in the second year after assignment. But then,
What's this? That black pottery, isn't it? It is. It's got that. It's fast.
Sometimes we find that near evidence.
Yeah, it's not written down anywhere. It's just something we've observed because the times that we have accidentally found human remains, this was always a problem.
Through years of experience, they know this innocuous-looking shard of crisscross black pottery could be a ceremonial grave of
We need to keep our eyes open, I think.
Yeah.
It's the first clue that we
Hey Smoke, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, it is. The excavation nature of American burials is really compatible for all sorts of cultures. It's laws in place for the state laws and federal laws about the excavation nature of American burials. So if it is a burial ground, we might have to close this trench and start once a month. We're in for a very limited time, and that could be a big problem.
For now, they carry on, but if indigenous bones are unearthed, their chances of solving the lost colony mystery could be gone for months. And with only 2 weeks to prove the fate of the lost colonists, the dig is just the first part of the process. As the sun sets on another day, from markets to volunteers, there's a long night ahead.
Right, let's start washing, shall we? Confirm my bird, all that, and all rest of you.
Simple. Simple, Eddie. Every single item, every bone, shell, or artifact needs to be cleaned and cataloged here at the dig house.
Oh yeah, I'm playing in the rain.
The dig house doing all those things off work. In the evening, processing human concert material and classifying different types of materials. So, for example, often use pipe, there's American pipe, there's lead shot, there's glass. I believe that we really have the record of everything, all the sites, all the bones, possible, everything else. Classified, goes together.
This is totally recovered. By analyzing every single object, this method will give Mark and the team a detailed chronology and understanding of the whole dig site.
The sometimes the most difficult might be the tiniest object. How did that stuff get there?
Beautiful bucket we found the first day, but fascinating about it is that how did we build? Somebody taken a bucket of amazing dress or coat or something like that. Absolutely fascinating the way this item beneath it. Some people think this is the most tedious part of the process, but I
can stop playing in the rain, I'll call it that.
This is the time which we really see the cool stuff and work out what's really here. Is the fine process where we really understand what we just found.
With just over a week to go, the team are meticulously working their way down the middle of the late 16th century layer, the period when they believe the lost colonists first moved from Roanoke to Hatteras.
And that's looking absolutely great, isn't it?
Excavating and marking layers will help them identify the historical time any artifacts unfound. Until hopefully, they hit Ada, the late 16th century layer where the lost colonists would have formed more than 400 years ago. If they can find English artifacts at this point, it will almost certainly confirm that the lost colonists are here. But for them, they're still digging in the 1650s.
That doesn't necessarily mean that we won't find relevant artifacts in the upper level. In fact, a lot of the artifacts might be the area. They might come in April, but then hang around. But in old, and then they're thrown away.
So although dating 60 years old, having treasure items with us, lost colonists only descendants.
Stocks, as the bottom, it lasts long, but it's going to last until maybe the absolute that. Glass, that name, like the next like this lead shot, iron, which is also a little
This is rubbish, it's new, and full of artifacts.
I was just going to hear about this. It's a great one.
Was it later settlers or lost colonists? Hopefully, further analysis will gauge this attempt.
Got some iron because see this oval shape right here? I used to watch them, and then there should be a hole on it. This is the handle. Should come out the other side. Look right here, you can see where it broke off. And the blade should come out there. Which when they get flat and get all this rust off, electrolysis, I bet there's a hole right there.
English weapons were classed as heirlooms and not traded for any price or obvious reasons.
All of these we get to in the very, very beginning. They were dealing with, so they
hang onto their swords.
I'm not forbidden. I'm going to stay skeptical. I'll wager you it's just a boil over the vessels.
You're on. It's not a ranger, but a dagger. I'll let you hear that.
On the hunt for the evidence they need, Ronnie returned to their gatehouse, keen to take a closer look at the tiny yellow heart in the sky covered area.
So this is fascinating. It's brass, bronze. You see, it's beautiful. It's got all these lovely details to it. To my mind, what's actually fascinating is you see these lines down here, or particularly that hole up there. I think it's been used as a pendant, been reworked as a decorative item, which shows a lot of evidence of wear, so it could be 50 years old. That's how much time it put into this thing.
Found in the oil of the book dated in the 1650s, it appears to be the shape of a Tudor rose, the symbol of the royal house of Elizabeth of England, potentially an extraordinary find.
Even in these high levels, I do feel that we're really on the trail of what possibly called into the past.
The Tudor period ended with the death of Queen Elizabeth I in 1603. If this is a Tudor rose, it's highly unlikely it could have arrived with any of the later settlements. Mark sends it on to an expert mechanic. All we can do now is wait.
Compulsive Columbia, mating rituals are performed to find true love.
I like it.
Teams are in this one. Stream only on Discovery Plus. Take it for a vacation. Holy shit! Into completely automatic. That's going to increase the weapon potential a little bit. Using Scarlet, this ignition plus tools, all provided at a on HGTV.
More cushion, more rebound. Style includes maximum ultra go cushion, Skechers air-proof medium outsole, and rubber outsole contact to allow traction and durability. Get more with Skechers Max Cushion Collection.
It's easy to think that all money managers are pretty much the same, but Fisher Investments were clearly different.
Different how? We saw high commission investment products, right?
Nope, Fisher avoids them.
Well, you left that commission concept.
Never Fisher Investments.
Okay, I'll probably say it's political way of doing it.
Yeah, we structure our fees so we do better, our clients do better. That might be like most of our clients, but from other managers. And Fisher Investments were clearly different.
Unit 3 advanced. First ever 72-hour non-stop protection with motion sensor. Tested to the limit. Still good, right? Superior 72-hour non-stop protection. I went for my 2 million. When you have auto blast damage, trust the safe phone. This dad and daughter were driving, but they got a crack in their windshield. He wouldn't take his car just anywhere. So he brought it to SafeLane. We replaced the windshield and recalibrated their car's advanced safety system. So features like automatic emergency braking work properly. Stay safe with SafeLane. Schedule now.
With relapse and forms of MS, there's a lot to deal with. Not just unpredictable relapses, all these other things too.
Kesimpta is an at-home treatment that may help you put these RMS challenges in their place. Kesimpta was proven superior versus Imagio. And when it's ready, it takes less than 1 minute a month to inject Kesimpta. Don't take Kesimpta if you have hepatitis B and tell your doctor if you've had it as it could come back. Kesimpta can cause serious side effects, including infections. While no cases of PML were reported in RMS clinical trials, it could happen. Tell your doctor if you have or plan to have vaccines, or if you are or plan to become pregnant. These symptoms may cause a decrease in some types of antibodies. Most common side effects are upper respiratory tract infection, headache, and injection reactions. Ready for a once-monthly treatment with dramatic results? Ask your doctor about Kesimpta today.
Lifestyle is a real goes together. Everything we try to achieve is cool. The only way forward is change. I believe I can fix it. Let's do it together. Set your GPR. All new. Respond possible. Thursday at 8.
Hi.
This 430-year-old fully-owned garbage has already shown signs that it could hold the clues that they might not just the lost colonists, but a long-forgotten tribe.
I don't want to change this, I just want to tell the truth. The whole point of me to do this is to straighten out that mythology. It's a wrong. Proton should be reduced to a marginalized, so funny word of period. By making this mythology known as Murphy's, you just erase the entire stuff. It's about history, what happened. It's about the truth. That's what matters.
All they need to do now is prove it.
So it does come down onto a really big active shell remains of shells, big bunches, centuries past, taking off a much cleaner ground there. So as I do, you can see the shells just emerging. The shell is being. So that's the interesting. Very big thing. This is the. This is the what's on.
The king had led the all-important 16th century legend, the period of conquest to the first settlement capitals.
And the key problem is when we excavated it, which bit was the 3.3D? Is it actually the 3.3 based on any of the artifacts? Or the 8.90, in which case it could actually be the dark energy is a sensitive process, and we don't really know anything what's going into it.
The dates of the final stand up. Communists were walking right here on this very ground 430 years ago. But how did it get that those colonists take such hold of the popular imagination? The report noted the same year the lost colony play first took to the stage. Then, walking at Murray University in Georgia, about 600 miles southeast of Rome, with a discovery that was about to rock America's oldest mystery.
This is a 21-pound slab of white quartz, and it was found by a man by the name of Lewis Campbell. This is amazing.
Former Marine, now professor of history at the University of North Carolina, David LeVere is an expert on indigenous studies.
Hey ZJ, how you doing, buddy?
Corey walked out into the woods, and he said he found this stone here stuck into the ground, looking like a tombstone.
This was no tombstone, but a message, a cry for help scratched out by John White's daughter, Helen Cairn.
He said he found this stone about 50 miles west of Roanoke Island. And on this stone, Eleanor Dare makes this heartrending plea for her father to return. There was trouble with the Native Americans and she was desperate for help. And this created an international sensation.
Essentially, it says that Ananias, who's the father of Virginia, and Virginia Dare went hence unto heaven in this 1591, and anyone find this shows this to John White,
known as the Daily Stone, and now housed at the renowned University of Gainesville, Georgia. It tells a dark story of death and desperation.
and it tells that there was war, sickness. I think there's only 24 of them, but at some point, these 24 are attacked by Indians, and 17 of the 24 are killed, and only 7 are left.
Look at that cotton. DJ said, look at that cotton.
Daughter of
Playing cotton too?
and the mother of the
Yeah.
as the first English.
I got 9 bales on there.
Oh, you got
While the find
over
tells the
300,000.
story that the colonists were massacred, some archaeologists question its authenticity.
Not done yet. I got another trailer to fill up.
You got to remember, the guy shows up at $600,000, 1937. Look what I have, and do you want to buy it from me? There's no provenance to it. He didn't leave it where it was.
I'm going to plant me a great
They go back. You can't find the exact spot. They can look the area, but you can't find the exact spot again.
Lewis
That way
Evans sold his
going.
$1,000. Then,
My cup, better.
he too disappeared.
I made a crook.
But the stone
I put one in the very
Experts in the body. Unfortunately, it's been heavily varnished black. This is horrible.
So it's very scientific stuff. It's in the category too good to be true. And
Thank you, DJ.
technology, if it's too good to be true, it's probably not true.
Well, I had 50-50. You have to look at it. This is the real thing. Other times, but one of them, I think it tells a good story, and it's a great piece of history. For me, as a historian, it makes me nervous, but it may be something good. I don't think we can get rid of it. We would love to know about what happened to the lost colony.
Whatever the truth, the stone helped reignite the lost colony legend and propel Virginia Dare, the first English child born in America, into folklore, a symbol of white innocence murdered by indigenous Americans.
Oh, Virginia Dare was the first American?
Alexis
First, yeah, first, yeah.
$100 lease cash available on 31 2022 auto lease
First
programs.
born on American soil.
Yeah.
Welcome! It's time to see which chew is best to show for long-lasting flea and tick protection.
If you believe the Vikings.
Or even
The Viking was here before that.
Oh, yeah.
A rejection and protection in week 5. But Rebecca just won't quit. Let's hear from our veterinarian expert.
Rebecca's are a clear winner. 12 weeks of powerful protection, nearly 3 times longer than any other chew.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Bravo, Rebecca. Bravo.
People today, they could spend half their lives over 50. So it helps to have a wide spread of years to render like AARP to help you take control of your health along the way.
What's in it?
I don't know, but it's green.
Pretty good.
Whether it's your wellness, or even the cholesterol check, the brain health, or your endurance. And that's why you're hungry you are. More easy, AARP. Join today.
You're probably wondering, what makes these chips taste so good? Here's an hint. It's lime. They taste like lime. No, Steven, get to the good stuff.
I can't wait to get you home. You talk when you go home. Come on, that's Rachel. He's gonna fight you.
Oh, baby, that looks amazing. Marcos, it's a lover's kid. For over 50 years, Purina Cat Chow has been helping cats feel at home with trusted nutrition. No wonder it's the #1 dry cat food in America. Come home to Cat Chow.
We got a phone call from a friend. He's got a mine up in Alaska, and we need help.
Talking to about babies. Visit talkaboutbabies.org. There's so much difference between one individual and another with autism.
They plan to stay connected. We teach up here and follow CDC guidelines. For more on our website.
You could be me just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Not talking stocks. We've got to be there next from the jungle.
Someone's got to go home.
Less than a week to go, and on a mission to prove their theory, Mark and Scott are finally knee-deep in 16th century land.
This heavy. Keep going, keep going. There's this, all the stuff that's come out of the middle of the mother road, and 90% of this is shell, solid shell, but it's also got everything else in it.
Hey, Smoke.
It's got pottery, maybe a bit of piece of material we don't know yet. Let's put it this way. This is an archaeologist's absolute dream. It's just so wonderful. Ooh, this is.
While centuries of old soil and garbage unlocked evidence of the inner wonder, for Mark, Scott, and Dream, this is a different breakthrough.
But I found this, and I'm not really too sure before it's a stone.
But yeah, there's no stones on this island, so somewhere else. Oh, that's good. Look at that. It's, you know, that's amazing. This is a hand grinding stone, and we used to grind the corn with flour.
Now, discarded shells and a grinding stone for making flour is another important piece of the jigsaw.
So it's kind of like a garden community. So I think that the principal reason why the colonists came here, they knew this place, and they knew they weren't going to starve. It was corn, it was shellfish, it was fish, and they could live there all year round until they were getting the rest of it.
And what's more, Mark thinks he may have seen this stone and an earlier find, a piece of broken native pomegranate similar to corn.
I think they're shown on the Don White drawings. So there's the maize, there's the corn stalks, there's the fish, there's the scattered shells, there's the pot. I'm going to go to what is doing.
Almost like a phone. John White's drawings seem to document what Mark and Scott had just found embedded in the ground. The evidence and artifacts are stacking up. What signs and artists could be right here. The story of the lost colonists were massacred is one of America's founding myths, and at its heart is John White's grandfather.
Dad has taken a symbolic role in this as the first white English child born in England.
She was born August 18, 1587, less than a month in the land of America.
Virginia Dare is the most famous American about we don't know if she lived, if she died, she might have passed away 3 days after John White left. So we really don't know.
In the 19th century, she was a waterized Italian model and later brought here to Rome.
Marjorie, you're the great expert on Virginia Dare.
Marjorie Hudson has been studying the Virginia Dare myth for 20 years.
So she use that song. She's Venus. She's little Venus.
Virginia Dare has appeared on every page of Slab City and she even had her own today.
label our one model. She's like her whole she's an African identity for some,
But for others, she has become an emblem of racial purity, venerated by white supremacists. She's being taken up as a symbol of white American message. This makes
I think that's simply depressing. I don't understand the American people were first American immigrants. They survived race and becoming American. Look at it as an origin story. Quite frankly, if we are not all immigrants, then we are Native Americans in this country. So it circles around our entire identity. Flowers or something to her food and wash. I think she likes the music too. I think she's a I think so much more to Virginia. That story, she's become the symbol of English America. Actually, the reality is so much more.
You inspired the Lexus EXT? Well, or you. So thank you. We hope you like it work.
Oh, Marco's pepperoni magnifico. Sweet. Pepperoni for one pizza? The party's just $99. The praise is less than Marco's pizza lovers pieces.
You'll always be proud of those. Admire your style. Or whatever this is. But the things that last a lifetime, happiness, love, and confidence, you can't buy those. And you can't invest in them. We believe more presence, more hard for the future you imagine. And that's what our strategic investment in Virginia. Take your bets. Invest in confidence.
Hey, Kobe. How you doing tonight, Kobe?
Just not deep. When we first entered the election season,
Look how big that field is, Chad.
their military training. But the players, then as well, but it's forgiving. No lost colony.
Yeah, that's big.
One of the most significantly important artifacts we've ever found. Struck us close by, and what continues is a lofted Nuremberg Germany, which is virtually probably used to have money out of the local use as a place. What makes this succeed is, I think, Ronan Hungary, and the only explanation for that compelling lead is the lost conquests.
Known as a war, Mark and Scott discovered this in 2012. 3 more were found on land, all likely minted in the 1580s, before the lost conquests set sail. But what's being lost is a cryptid discovered by a farmer in the southern Netherlands in the 1930s, nowhere near any known settlements, native or otherwise.
You can find all that but you might have to another thing where the lost conquests might have been.
Mark and Scott believe that it's very likely the colonists would have set up their own settlement on Atlas, what they call the Survivor's Camp, for more fully the American Indians of Cape Hood. But the precise location is still a mystery after more than 400 years.
Scientists holiday it's quite precipices everywhere, and so actually finding a survivor's camp, ultimately that's the psychological final clue that they can.
With just 4 days to go, Mark and Scott had come to the Quarterdeck, a bar in Bristol on the southern end of the island. This is where the 5th Nuremberg token is found, and it may be a clue to the survivor's camp.
The token was found exactly where it was standing. That means a lot of there's no Native American sites here at all. And then to find the token of that, we indicates that this is where they first landed on the survivors land.
This is a natural creek, goes out to the sound, gets the access to long roads and routes, but it's also across the street from the highest ground on the island. And that is where you go to try to flag down the ship. You know, they don't know they're lost. And the kicker is the token was found. And it's the only Elizabethan artifact that has not been found in the site.
So let's start.
This is all back to that here. And the best next hope is to go out to the whole landscape to see whether there's any evidence of energy, local vegetation, and some things like that. Actually, good systematic insight. I say you to the boards, like here, and then we can sit down and just work out what we're actually seeing.
Using specialized software, is a piece together in minutes, precise bird's-eye view of the layout.
That's the stuff to go on to. So the city that hasn't been developed, it's a bit vague, like cultural. There's definitely something there. That tree by that circle, look at that, it's incredible, isn't it? It's absolutely
Something. It's probably where they would disable the ships. So if you're looking for a survivor's game, this is it.
It could be there somewhere.
The hood is a useful tool for the archaeologist's armor.
I like my Ford, Chad.
Smallest difference in area of vegetation. In this case, a circle of old abandoned golf course
not visible to the naked eye. A sign that it was likely building fast.
And it could be a bump, but it looks so circular, and it's not shown on any spot. This could be the actual slide stand. If we have a pure English slide, that is a shut down.
But even with Scott's extensive contacts on the island, he has been unable to track down the owner, and in the U.S., the law is clear.
The trouble is that this golf course is growing fast. Nobody knows who owns it, and we can't just go onto it without permission.
The circle is today, and will lead that investigation. But for now, Scott will work with you. Day 12. Disaster strikes.
Oh my god. That's a swimming pool now. Heat of water at the bottom here, and it's not draining, and we've only got 2 days before we've got to shut the excavation down. I don't think what we're going to do. That's got, stop, the whole bloody trench is underwater. Can you ring off in the water? Because that's really the only way that we ever deal with this. Because we're completely stuck and can't do anything until we've got the pumps here. Okay, give me a ring back. Cheers, bye.
With time against them, local volunteer also is their only hope to get the dig back on track.
Yeah, so I've got this in, right off we go.
Sometimes you have your biggest challenge for me right now is time, because we've only got them for a little while and we've got a lot to do.
No, finishing is not an option.
Scott and the team have just 2 more days to excavate the last of the all-important late 16th century layer. But there's another potential problem.
Well, maybe nothing, but we got a little feature here of this light colored sand that is in the oval shape, and every time that we've ever found there's always a nigger on top of it. So basically this might be a grave. We're not gonna
She pulls that just fine.
That's what it is. We live. Move this around.
It looks like the storm may have exposed a burial, but the evidence isn't clear cut.
That's not a person. It's too small.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh, God. Yeah. You're right.
No, people make it full size.
Oh, man. That's heavy.
We can't photograph any detail, so we're being very cautious at the moment. Just the merest chance of the big area. Yeah, we can get to know the excavators.
The way to get to the top of this list is weird. This is our list.
Cooking competition in a parking lot? That's your mascot.
Access food, supermarket still bags, food receipts,
This is the planning effect. You must have a lot of ideas for the future. A lot of ideas. So when she wants a plan based on what matters most, she turns to Fidelity. At Fidelity, anyone can create a free plan. A plan that can change as your priorities do. And in this free plan, it leaves her free to focus on what's important right now. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
Welcome to the next level. This is the Lexus NX with included tech and the most advanced safety system ever. Tonight, let's get back. Let's order all the steaks. Let's prime that prime rib. It's so prime. Let's enjoy every perfect bite of that juicy fillet. Savor kid-like prime.
Here's the wrong way.
Hey, got your text. What's up?
Well, Vic from State Farm, we say farewell to our expensive gym membership.
So you're getting rid of all of your work?
Honoring you.
Look, it's love. State Farm has options to personalize your policy, so you get a rate that fits your budget.
Amazing. Be right back.
The surprisingly great rates that fit in your budget. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Our confident.
Former caregiver team. Inventory essential supplies and medications. Make a plan to stay connected. Maintain self-care and follow CDC guidelines. Learn more on our website.
No way. I couldn't believe it. Talk to me about baby. Visit talkaboutbaby.org. Complex condition. There's so much difference between one individual and another with autism. We need large numbers of people who have the same types of symptoms that answer the hundreds of questions we have about autism. You could be me. Just one hour, walk a mile in my shoes, walk a mile in my shoes. I like it.
We rolling? There's so many stories just waiting to be told.
Stories that bring us together and let us see one another in a whole new light.
We're just getting started.
You ready?
Let's do this.
With just 2 days to go. Among the pottery and other artifacts are thousands of shells and bones, leftovers from food hunting over 400 years ago. But they make a mistake. One of the volunteers, and the Professor Steffi, makes infant bones and teeth may have been mixed in with the animal remains.
What if it's a colonist?
The only way you can work out the components of what is put do DNA on it.
And if it comes back, then what? Go marry it.
Not much. That's what this one tells us. It's just a blank pod of computers. It's very difficult to do. It's a kid.
Even though these kind of problems make it science film. But there's a kind of ancient that love is sound strong resistance to testing. It's a to say. In front of the mountain, we start to take learning in capitals. The attention with scientific evidence to vanish. Not just for the intelligence of medication. And the answer lies in these hundreds of them. You know,
His guys, I want to know, hey, I think she's just married. It's a child, one missing, so you have your name No. From what we do know of the birds, they never very good by that. So, it's tough. At the end of the day, to understand that we have to use science, right? Because without science, it's so much speculation. Every one of those contracts, there will be people who will be writing articles disproving what you know and I know. But if we do all that science and say, oops, it is 100% native kid, and then we can't never dig again or whatever. But you know, if it is a colonist, that's the smoking gun of all smoking guns. So I'm afraid we can't tell some stuff with them that what's happening. I don't know what to do. Just wrap them up and keep on it. It's the final day of the day. Unfortunately, we can't excavate any further down. It's actually underwater, so there's no more archaeology. We've got some absolute star finds, and in just 2 short weeks, we've made a massive impression and found some really cool stuff.
There's also a red bull accidentally removed.
We'll come back to some quiet words. This is all nonsense.
I've checked with a couple colleagues of mine, and usually it's very straightforward to figure out if something's human or not human. In this case, I've stumped several other people with PhDs in bioarchaeology, but when you look a little bit closer, you see that there's this little curve in the enamel that is typical in an omnivore tooth, but it's not typical in a human tooth.
On re-examination, that made her colleagues discovered
291,620 bills. Dealt with the bills.
it turns out the possible boundaries was also not what it seemed, but a great consequence. The definitive proof of human appears to have eluded them.
In some ways, it was disappointing. Actually, those two didn't turn out to be human. You know, we've got to go where the story takes us. On the road again.
With the road and stairs, all my friends on the earth it's the only place good for everyone. The places where you need it and instant response for understood. It's soft to push it, baby. Or to keep your spine warm. That's the river's weird. Now I can finally sleep like that. To learn more, it's purple.com. Lemons. Lemons, lemons, lemons. The honey isn't happy. The moment you become an expedient, you can instantly start saving nutrients. So you can go and see what it is lovely lemons. And never wonder if you got a good deal. Because you did.
Big game today! Everybody ready? Alexa, ask Bruce to start my own thing. Starting your Buick on thing.
I just love our new Alexa.
Yeah, it's a Buick.
I love that new Alexis.
It's a Buick. We need to to the team. Alexa, take us to the nearest grocery store. Getting directions.
Alexa will get us there in no time.
It's a Buick.
Speak for your help. Don't make me turn this Alexa around.
Oh my.
You can play with available Alexa built-in. Ask Alexa. Tell me more about the unique SUVs. If you have diabetes, if you are not confident,
Not to roll it in, it fell off.
try Boost Glucose Control. It's clinically shown to help manage blood sugar levels and contains high-quality protein to help manage hunger and support muscle health. Try Boost today.
The bale fell off my trailer. I just pushed it in there.
Even if your team is vaccinated against them,
vaccination for meningitis B. Although uncommon, up to 1 in 5 meningitis will have long-term consequences. Now, if you're concerned about all the vaccines you're taking, make sure to ask your doctor for a meningitis B vaccination.
Upcoming competition in parking lot. That's your asshole.
Taxis included. Supermarket stakeouts. Fully scientific tech.
14 sexy singles reached their inner top pocket swaps. Really fun and true love. The interviews from the jungle. Someone's got to go on dating scene. Street movies. The big bus. Sweet favorite fire. Smoky region. Used to look good. Love it.
Taxis included. Barbecue Pro. Monday night at 9.
Unable to clearly identify the small metal artifact found on ps5 in wood. Mark has sent high-res images to colleague and small metal find sections at and Peter Quinn, who has some site news.
Hi Pete, I wonder whether you've got any idea on that what material forms of it we found. Very interesting.
The piece of tiny metal is a Tudor rose from Elizabethan England, made 40 years before the lost colonists came to the Outer Banks.
Of course, the Tudor rose is the emblem of this period. Is that significant? Yeah. They attach to their heart or bell, and when people come to their
But wearing Tudor jewelry in the later English settlements would have been heavily frowned upon. Jamestown, named after King James I, had good reason to hate all Tudors. His mother, Mary Queen of Scots, was executed at the orders of Queen Elizabeth I, the last of the Tudors, when he was just a small child.
We surely must have an absolute date stamp on this, because nobody would be seen walking around with a Tudor rose after the death of Elizabeth in 1602. So that's unbelievable. So Pete, I better go and tell the diggers the amazing news. So thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye. Bye. Wow.
This tiny find has huge significance.
Hi everyone. I've got some news for you all. You might like to hear. Can you gather round? This is amazing. So, this little artifact we found dates to 1500 to 1550. And what's more, it's a Tudor rose or variation of Tudor rose. Of course, after the death of Elizabeth in 1602, nobody had been seen alive with a Tudor rose. So, I mean, you know, you can't get better than that, I'm afraid. I'm just an interesting one. Always an archaeology in small things which tell that story. Awesome. Brilliant, get back to work!
One of the things that we said would be like the dream thing to find would be the Tudor rose. And it just happened. So it's been such an amazing journey, and it's really blessed to be a part of it. And all these people here have made it happen.
I think if we put this together with all the other artifacts that we found, I think it's absolute compelling argument the lost colonists are here. Or were here. Occasionally, archaeologists might be in their careers solve mysteries finally and maybe this little
That was I made it look at actually.
Hey, Mark. Got a couple of things we're going to let Travis on. This is what we got beer on. Nothing.
Now I can make nice food.
There's a hand with these things. Yeah, definitely a hand. Could be a small dagger handle.
Take that. Take that here. It's a fair on me. That's right.
In just 2 weeks, Mark, Scott, and a dedicated team of volunteers believed they discovered the final evidence they needed.
We got their tools. We got their weapons. We got their boat. We got like 2 in a row, short up of a body. That is the best thing we could possibly do. So what I think we can say, without jumping down, yeah, living in this village in the late 70s, it was a good condition and cultural honesty.
Not only that, but Mark and Scott believe the evidence reveals the colonists and proletarian people eventually intermarried, perhaps creating America's very first legend.
Come up with power is the idea that the very first English people came from, their descendants are actually making
Both took their clue. In 1701, over 100 years later, English explorer John Lawson reported seeing blue-eyed natives on Venus who spoke like ancestors.
You know, the real tragedy of the lost colony is because they did come together and really follow where they were going. That's such a beautiful story. We would have a really society that would be much better, especially if we did it. Instead, we get genocide. This is a shining example of what could happen. This could have been the model of settlement, and it would have been so much better.
The CIA's notorious mind control program knew no bounds. In some cases,
You still here, Chad?
Definitely so cool. And ultimately, teams, it's not.
Hey, Veronica. Welcome back.
Each go 200 innings.
Yep. Just still there.
Uh-oh. That's not working.
Oh, yeah. He's always lurking.
Major league pitchers and guys who
DJ's lurking. TBW. DJ said I'm everywhere.
reaction. 6 or 7 4
DJ.
Rivas, over 3. Sending out French and Delta Rivas is going to get
I was playing FS19 on my PC earlier, Chad.
And at first, Bruin. Blocked by Bruce still. French and Schmidl getting sent out. Here comes French and
I was playing with my Gleaner combines I have on there. Okay, Veronica.
To win, just sort of that facial expression.
The 86 series comes out tomorrow. They're going to be put to work.
We talked about that before, just a little bit. How difficult it must have been. Because not how much they changed. And they love it for players. They brought it home. Now to the right side, one seated and one that's all the way up. Up down to the final line. Leading 7-1.
Are you feeling us confidence?
The best. Probably on strike to corner. Now down a single and a run. Center field, play ball. Double is on the field. Roger Jr. Career start number 100. Picks up the W7 strong in the back. That's 7 good luck with you. All right, Steve. Back to the game chair. Thanks, Steve. David Cohen, Eduardo Perez. That's going on. Dodgers won it over the Cubs for 3 days. Cardinals steps at it. Right down. Taking out of the through Saturday, eliminated today. We've got still enough for a sweep. That's an old thing to drive you about now. They're field this week. Sweep across, sweeping west. To start Sports Center, the big leagues for me is Mother's Day. It's the best baseball stuff, and it's all from Mom. We go Cradle. Game one, doubleheader.
You like my tractor, Veronica? I know Chad does.
Big shout out to Mom, Sugar, and his mom down
I got thumbs up. DJ likes it.
making him pay for his toes for that pull up run that he all out with 55. Huge to have 300 on Mother's Day. And Mom would like more?
She's already expecting a 30 home run.
Oh no, no potatoes. No, nope.
That's a demanding ball. There you go. Take it down. Taking the ball.
Here's my deer. Look at the deer.
Fans, 2 more hits, another win, another chance for us to chat with Mr. Mookie Betts here on SportsCenter. Hey, Mookie, Justin Turner told our team during the game, he said, you guys haven't even gotten going yet. You're 19-7. How do you describe the way your team's playing?
Really up and down. Coming back from behind, the rest of us get cold. But you know, it's part of it. We got a really good lineup, and coming down behind, carry ourselves through some wins, and obviously that all starts with the pitching staff. They're as good as any reason why they're 19-7. Sure.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That rotation, that bullpen has allowed 60 runs in 26 games. What's it like playing behind?
It's great. I mean, you know, go quick, which is huge. Throw strikes, don't want people.
I'm planting canola in it right now.
Take the beauty to the back, you know, and it's tough to do. We got a lot of really good arms. Even in particular, we got really good arms. So, anytime we hope to 0, 1, 2 runs, really gives us a chance to win.
I hope your honesty to start this season when you said you have to take ownership for a second. What are you taking ownership of now in the midst of this 9-game hit streak where you've raised your average 75 points?
It's work. A lot of quality work, but I think we go through the beautiful rules. So we've been just grinding each and every day. Just to show up ready to work and just trust the work. Now it's not work.
Work is part of it. The last table is a million metrics we can look at. And then there's the mental aspect of the game. You talked about that. How has adjusting your mental state impacted the way you play late?
I think the biggest adjustment is just to stop worrying, just go out and have fun and go to the game. Like I said earlier, we really don't play the game for this long, so there's no point in sitting and counting each time you step on the field. So I really just focus on.
You can't get over there.
Every game.
It won't let you get over there unless you get in that tractor or something, see?
I think that's kind of what.
It won't let you get over there and get that gold that's over there with that tent.
Yeah, I know, I tried it.
It won't let you get over there unless you get in a truck or a tractor and jump out of it.
I tried that, it wouldn't let me.
You get that gold there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pull up beside it and jump out.
I did, it didn't work.
Yeah, it will. Watch.
I put a tractor right up next to it.
Watch. I'll take that semi over here. It's Mac, and I'll jump out. That's how you get it. It's the only way you get it.
Great stuff. You know what? It's great to see you healthy. The Dodgers playing good baseball right now. It's on the pitch for you. We appreciate the time. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you guys.
His mom shook him off. Exactly, yeah. That's amazing. We've got a 2-minute break, so if you can get to the clubhouse, we can easy to watch the rest of the SportsCenter. Show you what Shohei Ohtani did. A star being a star at the right time. And a star maybe not going to play in Game 4 in the NBA playoffs. More SportsCenter coming up.
Watch. Come here.
The Lexus RX.
Cut that line down.
It won't let you because you don't own the land.
I know. You don't access to it.
Watch. Come here. That's how I got it, and I showed Doug that's how you get it. Here. Otherwise, you can't get into it.
Are we going to have coverage on this?
All right, Veronica.
You'll be covered. T-Mobile 5G covers 400 miles in America. Even at the lines if it does. Get out on the highway. Most 5G coverage in America.
They won't let you cut down the sign.
Like that.
Another reason T-Mobile is the leader. 5G.
No, why you cut down the sign? You don't got access to this land. They don't make. He's dead. The sign, cutting this signpost down. They try will permanently remove nothing from this map. Well, you can go there and grab that gold. It's right there. We'll be right here, but.
Hey, Dad! You ready for the good march tomorrow?
Now behind the fence. Now behind that thing.
The ultimate hybrid. Advanced ceramic and wax technology.
Hopefully.
The best of both worlds. Break down.
Happy Mother's Day, Veronica!
They shot really well from three. If you can do that, you are on your way. This is a game of the NBA today. 14 threes in the first half. KC shot 58%.
Hey, the rocks don't. Hey, look, hey, Lonnie, you walk through the rock. The rocks. Here, outside the map. Hey, Chad, look, I walked through rocks.
Can't get it. Rebound. Call for a foul on the rebound. So that's Paul picking up his fourth foul with 1 second left in the half. Why is he another 3 fouls that close to the half? So he's got 4 to go down 12. Coming out of the locker room, starts down 3 here. Paul stealing. Tries to draw the foul. Gets called for an offensive foul here.
Rock.
Slow up. Year ago, called on the other guy. Point of emphasis, right? So that's his 5th one, not just to go on the field. Not veteran like there. Luka. That guy's going to be around forever. Hey, look. Knee-high foot grasshopper. He's in there again. He's a big dude, man. He's a walking mismatch. If he gets that one, he's going to have 25 through 3/4. 87.
Yeah, it's like Matt.
Ball checks in. Guarded the other ones in the ball.
Not really.
Paul comes back. We've got 6 on number 3. And Paul gets out. He had more fouls than points. 6 offenses, 5 points. First game in Paul's postseason career. He has had more fouls than points of the 109 games. That's another 3. Next time down the floor, Brunson, hands off, same guy. Dorian Finney-Smith, 3 days, 3 points. 24 points total in this one, 8 of 12 from 3. 0 for 4 on 4. Come on, you can do better. Doncic inside, gets to the go. He's going to walk through 26-7. Mavericks in control most of the way. Win it by 7. Winner talk first.
This team is something special. You know, the ball is special, and I think staying together throughout if it goes good, if it goes, that's our key. I think we do good today.
That rebound at the very end of the first half, how much does foul trouble kind of factor into how you approach that play and just what you saw there?
I mean, I saw you coming from the middle, and I was surprised when.
Have you found all the gold on this map, Chad?
I put him that hard. He said, I said no, not that hard. It was my brother. He said, yeah, I know.
Well, everybody got to take ownership. Made some decisions tonight to put us in a tough spot. Should have kept.
Oh, I have.
As a team, we need to take ownership as far as our it's a different type of game, different energy. It's like so it's just a lot with it. It was like the first time.
Oh, we go back to the ball on the side. Matt, top of that. Game 4, the second time they made 23 in this postseason. They've done it twice in their playoff history. Other 15 playoff teams this season, they combined 23 in the postseason once. Meantime, the sobering reality of Memphis right now is that Ja Morant will likely miss Monday's game for San Francisco. Grizzlies superstar suffered an injured knee in last night's game. Came on an off play. Jordan Poole seemingly grabbing Morant's knee while going for the ball.
Yes, I've got all the gold nuggets off this map.
Down 2-1 in game 4, likely without Ja. The definition of tough.
I was playing great, feeling great all game, and the grab of the knee is what triggered the potential injury when we took Ja out of the game. So nothing changed from there in terms of that was the play that triggered this.
See?
He's got further evaluation.
I've got that one, but it won't count.
His knee, but from what I've been told around, there's probably a really good chance he doesn't play tomorrow.
And that is a shot to the gut, despite what all these numbers are about to say. The Grizz, terrific in the regular season when Ja wasn't able to build. They went 20.
There's one way down at the bottom down there. That one's by Lookout Tower. That one's on top of the gas station's awning.
Humor or a humidor you want? Very Melrose into a man. Stanley Cup playoffs, that's your busy season. We're going to work. I don't know who's going to win. I just know.
I think. No, this one's on top of the building at the Wood Place. This one right here is on top of the awning. You have to get on top of the building to get it.
That was Torts' team when he lit them up and they were number 1 seed.
Oh yeah, I got them all.
Pass inside Steven Stamkos. Stamkos, good player, a long time.
Yeah, he's been great for this franchise. Obviously, he's unbelievable captain. And he needed a goal. He hasn't been scoring. They need him to put the puck in the net. They obviously have to win this game, and he came up big.
There's one on top of that building.
They got two zip right here with Pierre and one on Belmar.
Belmar is an interesting story, guys.
One on top of there.
Kicks in ugly goals, greasy goals, and he uses his hands a little more than good, but right here they're for good. And that is a great goal. It's actually a rebound going first shot. That's a fantastic play by one of the cutbacks in there.
23rd playoff goal. It's 3-0. The route is on.
Dang it.
Colton here. He's going to whip it in there by Taylor. More goals there.
Yeah, this was a goal that has to be stopped. Kick the goaltender in the hand. That's not something you want to see happen. A puck with goal through the goal box. So Colton has a strong game. He's got a wicked shot.
Take this ladder.
It looks like this can be a good win for Tampa Bay.
That's a glove error, and that was just nice hockey. We move it around 5-on-3 power.
Corey Berry and one of the guys that
Mercy yanking there, Perry's 47. Hamilton calls this game, third period. Leaves trying to make something happen. They got 2 on the board. They got an empty net. And that's not just when they yank Campbell. It's another 2 games. He's gone.
The other dude's gone. The goal is empty. They need to score a lot of goals in a hurry. That's not working. That strategy usually doesn't work. And again, Captain needed a win. They're back in the teams and ready to go on to the next step.
Well, you've got to come into this. 17 consecutive playoff games, Curry, that they've won after a loss. It doesn't like they can't, well, you got to punch it and move on. This team comes back.
Those numbers are fantastic. That means they're just ready to play.
It's like that, and it's on top of here.
Don't panic. Nobody got a great team. Don't worry about the coaching. The coaching will have everything ready. And that's exactly what this team does. They never quit and they're ready to play the next game. Not 4 games away to the next game.
All right, game 4, we go behind the beat. Game Ice has held so far in this bad boy. Ready to go. Scoreless first period. Kane's on the rush for the stall. The Pesci, that's going to Carolina on the road. Jumps out, gets the first goal.
Carolina, obviously, more so than any other team in the NHL, wants to score first. They come right back with this kind of
only second quarter. When the clock stopped on the weather, they took that back from pretty well. Several chances run it on
Alright, Chad and whoever's watching, call tonight. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm getting hungry. Thanks for showing up, Chad, Veronica, Quad Style, DJ. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thank you, Chad. You had a good one, too. Appreciate it. I'll catch you later, guys. You guys have a good one.
Below, 60 below. In a half-ton truck with the window down. It's your mom, man. How can you beat that?
Can't beat that. You can't beat Barry Melrose. Thanks, brother. We're at the back of baseball at SportsCenter.